Hey, and now we're gonna play a game called Dear Ether, or East, uh, East, yeah, Landmark Edition. Now, we're gonna have to start playing this game. This game right now is $2 on the PlayStation Store.
Dear Esther,
Nice.
I sometimes feel as if I've given birth to this island. Somewhere between the longitude and latitude, a split opened up, and it beached remotely
More
here.
story game.
No matter how hard I correlate, it remains a singularity, an alpha point in my life that refuses all hypothesis. I return each time leaving fresh markers that I hope, in the full glare of my hopelessness, will have blossomed into fresh insight in the interim.
Ew. HC looks like a chemical formula. I can look forward. It's nice. It's really nice. Alright. Let's see what's in this one. Same paint. Interesting. So we came from that boat, it looks like. Right before it sunk. Dang. Alright. There's an upper path, but I think I'll take the lower path first. Quite nice looking. The ocean. The graphics, though, are decent. I mean, you can clearly see the color radiation and everything, the difference in color, pigment. I need some coffee. Sorry I wasn't able to broadcast tomorrow or yesterday. I kind of fell asleep. See? Oh, was catching crabs there. Alright. There'll be a few other story-based games I'll be getting soon.
At night, you can see the lights sometimes from a passing tanker or trawler. From up on the cliffs, they are mundane. But down here, they fugue into ambiguity. For instance, I cannot readily tell if they belong above or below the waves. The distinction now seems banal. Why not everything and all at once? There's nothing better to do here than indulge in contradictions whilst waiting for the fabric of life to unravel.
Whoa. What's this? Actually kind of weird. I mean, look at that. Someone wrote something in his hand. Seems like the waves are coming down.
I have found the ship's manifest, crumpled and waterlogged under a stash of paint cans. It tells me that along with this present cargo, there was a large quantity of antacid yogurt bound for the European market. It must have washed out to sea. God knows there are no longer gulls or goats here to eat it.
Hmm. So you can't run. You can only do this. Alright, so this way is done. Now we gotta go the other way. It's actually kind of an interesting game. There's sort of a story. It's just, I don't know, it's in the middle of the story and something else. I'm thinking about doing this as a series. Oh, I'm gonna be doing the Five Nights at Freddy's VR game soon. Yeah, you can't miss that. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be shitting myself. Can't wait. I'm gonna be wearing 2 diapers. Wait, what the fuck is this? I didn't see this before. Hmm. There has to be some sort of story to this. Alright. What the hell is that? You see that, right?
Donnelly's book had not been taken out from the library since 1974. I decided it would never be missed as I slipped it under my coat and avoided the librarian's gaze on the way out. If the subject matter is obscure, the writer's literary style is even more so. It is not the text of a stable or trustworthy reporter. Perhaps it is fitting that my only companion in these last days should be a stolen book written by a dying man.
This guy seems weird.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boats, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh. They were God-fearing people, those shepherds. There was no love in the relationship. Donnelly tells me that they had one Bible that was passed around in strict rotation. It was stolen by a visiting monk in 1776, 2 years before the island was abandoned altogether. In the interim, I wonder, did they assign chapter and verse to the stones and grasses, marking the geography with a superimposed significance that they could actually walk the Bible and inhabit its contradictions?
I don't understand what he's fucking talking about at all. It's interesting. What? Huh? Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I literally don't know. I don't know. I'm just a fucking crazy person. You need to understand that. Ooh. Is that a cave? Oh, please let it be a cave. I want to go inside the cave. Alright, I cannot run. This is shit.
Dear Esther,
I'm the world's slowest person.
Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life. I find myself increasingly unable to find that point where the hermit ends and Paul and I begin. We are woven into a sodden blanket, stuffed into the bottom of a boat to stop the leak and hold back the ocean. My neck aches from staring up at the aerial. It mirrors the dull throb in my gut where I am sure I've begun to form another stone. In my dreams, it forms into a perfect representation of Lot's wife, head over her shoulder, staring along the motorway at the approaching traffic in a vacuum of fatalistic calm.
This is a really weird area. Like, what? That's the same chemical equation. That's the formula. What the hell? Huh? Are you telling me there was people down here at one point writing? What? I don't understand that shit. You see my fucking face? This is the face of an Irish Italian man who doesn't understand. Yeah, fuckers. Literally, I have no understanding of this, and this story is so cryptic. Like, it's both fascinating and strange. Now, why did they set up like barbed wire fences right along the cliff? Like, it's not even near cliff sides. Like, it's just right here. Alright. Now, that light, there's some sort of power source up there. It looked like it was across the map area, like outside the map.
Even though I'm equally sure it is simply a delusion brought upon by circumstance. I do not, for instance, remember where I found the candles, or why I took it upon myself to light such a strange pathway. Perhaps it is only for those who are bound to follow.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, this is chemistry. I knew those were chemical formulas. My God, who wrote these formulas though? Because that actually looked more like a complex formula in there. So they thought chemistry was like a Bible? I mean, chemistry does have like different properties and it can actually do different things. For example, you can mix chemicals to make cleaning supplies. You can blow shit up with chemicals. You can catch shit on fire with chemicals. You can literally do a lot with chemistry. So maybe they thought it was like magic or something, the people that used to live here? So fucking cryptic. Alright, we're going down to the hole. Oh. Some new shit. What?
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. you'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome break services, but although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Why is there so many ships crashed? That's what confuses me. Like, it looks like they just docked here and dropped off their load and now they're gone. Like, anybody who comes here just might just be my thinking cap. It just fascinates me. All these crates are everywhere. We got the boat right here. Let's see if I can get on this thing. Let's see. There's actually more boats. What? One of those buoys. Huh.
There must be a hole
What
in
the
the
hell?
bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
Is that writing? I can barely read that. Here, I'll freeze it right here. Yeah, good view. If anyone want to read that, you can. What the hell is this? Huh. My mind is kind of everywhere right now. Alright, there's a trail right there. I want to try that trail that leads up there to see if I can get to that one tower. You remember that tower? It's kind of in that direction. There's a
I
trail
had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital.
right there.
After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic, your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Kidney stones? Did this guy die? No, he can't. Because if he's dead, how is he telling this story? Sorry, I had an itch. Alright, here's the trail. Alright, we took the lower trail right there. There's another trail that leads up there. I think that's where we came from. Let's try this trail that leads around the mountain range. I wish we could run. That'd be nice instead of just literally, I can press this button, does that, this button does that, this button does that, this button, right here, does that, and there's no run function. Not even the upper fucking buttons right here. What? Oh, I spent money for this game, and so far it's fascinating. I will not be playing it fully, though. Like, if I play it and beat this in a few episodes on this game, or on my channel, I'm not going to be playing this game or
I've begun to
again.
wonder if Donnelly's voyage here was as prosaic as it was presented. How disappointed not to have found the bones of the holy man. No wonder he hated the inhabitants so. To him they must have seemed like barnacles mindlessly clinging to a mercy seat. Why cling so hard to the rock? Because it is the only thing that stops us from sliding into the ocean. Into oblivion.
Where do I go from here? There's no trail. Do I go up that way? I can already feel my head melting. This game is weird. So damn cryptic. Wait, how is that over there? It should be over here. What? That is not how fucking map designing is supposed to be. Like, that was right there. You walk this way, remember, it was over there. Like, right there. Just by looking forward. I'm yawning because this game is making me tired and my head hurts by playing this. Guess we keep going. Next game I'm getting, it better be good with the story. This one's really, really weird. Like, it's too cryptic for me. Let's go up here. Should be up there. I mean, are we trying to get to that tower? What the hell, game? Alright, so we went through this way. Is there a way to get a map? No, there isn't. Alright, it has to do with something over here, like there's no way out that way. Maybe over here? Way over there? Because there is a trail that kind of splits right here. One that goes over here that's more covered. I'm gonna try the covered trail. I'm sorry guys, this game is, how should I put it? Weird! Kind of annoying, and I like the design, but I just, like, the story is just, how could I put this? It's changing right in front of my eyes, but it's also so very cryptic at the same time. Because he was talking about kidney stones, alright? He was also talking about stealing from a person that was dying. And apparently that person was either working at or lived at a library. Or was at a library.
When I first looked into the shaft, I swear I felt the stones in my stomach shift in recognition.
That's a deep fucking hole. I swear, if I have to jump down there, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm too young for this bullshit. I got a red goatee and a fucking black eyebrows. I'm a weirdo. Literally, my natural hair color is dirty blonde. And my goatee is a fucking redhead. My mustache is fucking redhead. My eyebrows black as shit.
It is a straight line to the summit, where the evening begins to coil around the aerial and squeeze the signals into early silence. The bothy squats against the mount to avoid the gaze of the aerial. I too will creep under the island like an animal and approach it from the northern shore.
Are we going up to that? What the hell? There's that beacon again. How is it over here too? What?
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
So... what?
Inventory. A trestle table we spread wallpaper on in our first home. A folding chair. I laughed at you for bringing camping in the lakes. I was uncomfortable later and you laughed then. This diary, the bed with the broken springs. Once asleep you have to remember not to dream. A change of clothes. Donnelly's book, stolen from Edinburgh Library on the way here. I will burn them all on the last morning and make an aerial of my own.
Interesting. Someone burnt all those books? This is a really cryptic game. It's kind of cool, actually. Alright. Let's go out here. And... am I able to make my way around here? Because I saw something in here. Here it is. What is that? That paint has been everywhere. Like, there's the paint can, right? What is that depicting? That's enough of that place. This is a very barren landscape. Huh. Oh, and welcome to the Crazy J Show. I'm your host, Crazy J. This is called, Dear Esther EP1. Yeah, there's some of that chemical fucking formula right there. This game is really cryptic because it's talking about a story about a guy that apparently stole a book from an elderly man who was dying, and now he's somehow is dead or watched someone else die from kidney stones. It's confusing. Interesting too. Alright, there was a giant hole back there, and this is... it's a long way down. Look at that. Alright. Guess we're making our way down. I still want to go check out that one tower that's up there. There's a lighthouse or something up there. But I gotta go with the story. What the hell's that?
In a footnote, the editor comments that at this point, Donnelly was going insane as syphilis tore through his system like a drunk driver. He's not to be trusted. Many of his claims are unsubstantiated, and although he does paint a colourful picture, much of what he says may have been derived directly from his fever. But I've been here, and I know, as Donnelly did, that this place is always half imagined. Even the rocks and caves will shimmer and blur with the right eyes.
This story is very weird. I don't know what he's talking about. What the hell? Oh yeah, in the future I'll be making a video.
Thor had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. He'd struggled halfway down the cliff path, perhaps looking for some lost goat, or perhaps in a delirium, and expired, curled into a claw right under the winter moon. Even the animals shunned his corpse. The mainlanders thought to bring it home unlucky. Donnelly claims they dragged it to the caves to thaw out and rot, but he is proving an unreliable witness.
As I was saying, I'm going to be making a video on a Five Nights at Freddy's VR game. One of my favorite YouTubers, Jacksepticeye and 8-Bit Ryan, have been making a video on it so far. Oh yeah, and don't forget Markiplier. Yeah, that's a bit strange, but he's a funny guy. Strange, but funny. But yeah, they've been playing it, and I think it's gonna be fun. It'd be worth the money. I spent freaking $2 on this game. $2! You can get this on the PlayStation Store for only $2. And this game has like a cryptic feel to it, because the story is so both reversed, and yet still it moves forward with as you move through the game. So you find different clues, visual clues, and details within the story that he talks about what happened to this island. Strange. I like it. A little bit. I don't like the graphic detail. I mean, look. Color, pigment, it's just horrible. But let's continue with the story. I think we can do something.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
Did he ascend into a hole? Like one of the cave systems? We're gonna go for this tunnel. Oh, I see a light up ahead. Is that a candle? Yeah, it's a candle. Is there people in here? What the? Cool! Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell just... Huh.
Donnelly's addiction is my one true constant. Even though I wake in false dawns and find the landscape changing, flowing in constantly through my tears, I know his reaching is always upon me.
What? Did we literally just fall from up there? Someone actually came down here. There's candles everywhere. What? Those are called stalagmites or stalactites. Those are stalactites. The ones on the ground are called stalagmites. If I remember correctly, stalagmites are the ones connected to the ground, while stalactites are the ones that are connected to the... And they're mainly made of quartz and sometimes other minerals mixed together. Sorry, I kind of like geo. Never mind. Science is something I enjoy, especially rocks and chemistry. All right, there's a way right there, and then there's a way right here. I'm gonna try this way first. This one leads into this puddle area. Maybe there's a secondary cave underneath. No, there isn't. It's kind of strange, though. If someone came down here with the candles, where are they? That's the real question. I'm gonna be setting up some more posters in the back, by the way. I got my Call of Duty one up there. The Nazi zombie one. Awesome. It's awesome. I believe it's Black Ops 3. Good orchestra, I'll tell you that. This Irish Italian man is not scared. What?
I first saw him sat by the side of the road. I was waiting for you to be cut out of the wreckage. The car looked like it had been dropped from a great height. The guts of the engine spilled over the tarmac, like water underground.
What? Some more of the fucking depictions of the paint. Like, what is this? Like, look at that. That's the chemical formula I was telling you about right there. That's weird. Because there's a hint of chemistry to a few of these. But I don't understand why they did it. Why? Is there a way out? Or am I just stuck inside this small cave? There has to be a way out. Man. So there's no exit over here. We gotta go back over here. Wait a minute. Which way did we come from? There's another trail. I can see this one. Glowing mushrooms. Alright, looks like we came from this area, so it was the other direction that we came from? Or was it this one? This cave is actually really confusing. Yeah, this is the area that we came from. So the other direction that leads up is the area that we're supposed to go. This is like a maze, man. It's actually really amazing how they designed the cave system, because when you're going through this tunnel, you visually see it straight, so you don't really notice that there's a secondary path right next to you. Like, for example, I will show you. You see right here? See how it lights up, and then you take a corner. This is what you see. Now, no one would think, turn right here, and there's a way right here. Interesting, fun, and cool. Alright. Whoa! Am I supposed to go down? Interesting. Ooh, good. Let's keep going. And I will be doing some other VR games. Like, I'm excited for one. It's called, I believe, Firewall. It's a combat game. I really want to test it out. I really want to try it out and have fun. Like, I just want to do it. It'd be so cool. And then Borderlands 2 VR. Oh! Fucking awesome! What the hell is this? So, let me get this straight. I gotta go up that path. If I don't do it correctly, like, I'll fall back in here. It's actually an interesting way to do a story, I guess. It makes it more of like a puzzle. Something else. Let's see. How are we gonna figure this out? Let's keep going. Got an itch on my back. There's my itch. I need to get a butt scratcher. Get your butt scratcher. Sorry, Family Guy. Love that show. Good show. Fun. Fun as hell. It's really boring. I just realized this. This is a complex, boring, and funny game. What I mean by funny is, I mean, literally, I don't... we gotta be... very careful. There we go, I think we got it. Going inside. There we go, we got it. Keep going, try and find the exit. Now, who laid these candles? Like, I want to know. I know that monks, and my character said that it might have been him. Huh. Phew. Let's get out of here. Alright. We found our way out.
I'm traversing my own death throes. The infection in my leg is an oil rig that dredges black muck up from deep inside my bones. I swallow fistfuls of diazepam and paracetamol to stay conscious. The pain flows through me like an underground sea.
Yeah, you get that leg checked out. Kind of cool how it formed bridges, pathways. It's almost as if, I don't know, something happened to form these. Maybe explosives, because it does look like explosives were involved. Do you know why? Rocks everywhere. That usually doesn't happen in cave systems when you have broken pieces of rocks off the standard cave. Usually that is caused by dynamite or drilling. Kind of a science nerd. And anything that's unlogical, I need to figure out why the hell that happened. There's an old cave from where I'm from, like back when I was a kid. It's down in California somewhere. It's called Shasta Mines. Or not Shasta Mines, but Shasta Caverns. They're long tubes caverns down in California.
You offered to me, from the summit down to this well, into the dark waters where the small flowers creep for the sun. Headlights are reflected in your retinas, moonlit in the shadow of the crematorium chimney.
Alright, as I was saying, there are a type of cavern that are down where I used to live and where I'm from. Like I was born there, California. They're called Shasta Caverns. They're a cave system that is so complex that I love, and there's a lot of history to them too. What is this? A lot of chemistry. What the hell is going on here? A lot of paint. Away from being a city. Away from being a city. That's what they're writing. Away from being a city. Huh. Kinda odd, but whatever. Yeah, the caverns that I went to as a kid, I got lost in one of them when I was a kid too. It wasn't for that long. We were having a tour for it. I split off from the tour because I saw something I liked, and it was shit. I was lost for like almost an hour, and the tour was mainly with a school. It was like a class tour. It's where I learned a lot of difference in caves, like stalactites, stalagmites, and a few other things. And after that, I became fascinated with it. Alright, we're going through a tunnel, looks like, in the water. Alright, now we're going through this hole right here. Kind of interesting. Alright. I guess we go down again. What the hell? Huh. I guess we're swimming on a road or something. What the hell is that? Is this way out, hopefully? Some sort of light up there. Let's try it. This is very, very cryptic. Guess we found the entrance out. The exit. More lighting. Some debris. Looks like we found the exit.
I
Who
wish I
lit
could
these?
have known Donnelly in this place. We would have had so much to debate. Did he paint these stones or did I? Who left the pots in the hut by the jetty? Who formed the museum under the sea? Who fell silently to his death into the frozen waters? Who erected this godforsaken aerial in the first place? Did this whole island rise to the surface of my stomach, forcing the gulls to take flight?
Hey, welcome to the Crazy J Show. I'm your host. This is a very cryptic game, so you might get confused like I am. Just saying. This is really, really weird. I like it. He's right, though. Who the hell did all this? Like, who lit these candles? So many questions, not a lot of answers.
Of fire and soil, I chose fire. It seemed the more contemporary of the options, the more sanitary. I could not bear the thought of the reassembly of such a ruin. Stitching arm to shoulder and femur to hip.
What
Charting
the
a line
hell
of
is this?
thread like traffic stilled on a motorway. Making it all acceptable for tearful aunts and traumatized uncles flown in specially for the occasion. Reduced to ash,
Computer.
mix with water. Make a phosphorescent paint for these rocks and ceilings.
What? Alright, let's see what these are. Surgical tools, it looks like. Scissors. Scalpel. Huh. Something went on there. Wait, who is that? Is that a person? Tell me, guys, do you see that? What? Person up there, I think. It might just be my eyes playing trick on me. Someone laid these candles to lure us through like a trial and what it feels like, because we went down the cave system. And there a path, and we're still going down a path. Now, who is that? I see you up there. Who is that guy? Why is he just viewing us? There's no one else around, it's just him. Wait. There's another light over there. Lights over there. We can take this path. We can take this one. I'm gonna take the dark. This area. Let's see what happens. There's something up there. You see that lighting? I'm too curious. Let me up. Let me up. Come on. Damn it. Try and glitch myself up. Let's see. There we go. I hate there's no running function on this game. So it's just slow. But what is that? I want to see what this is. My curiosity has peaked. Wait a minute. This is the same fucking trail I took. So, this was just a loop around? Is that it? Now what the hell is that over there? Alright, let's just go back down here. Love the moonlight. Wait, what?
Come back.
What was that? Did you... Shadows? Who was that saying come back? That guy's gone. He's gone. Alright. Looks like there's another trail over there, so we'll try that one. Came out of that cave. I'm gonna see if we can try that fucking trail over there. That's just interesting. Like, this game is so... everywhere. Like, that's all I can come up with, is just everywhere. Can't wait to do the Five Nights at Freddy's game though. VR. Oh, Borderlands 2. I am getting the new Borderlands 3 though. I did pre-order that. So we're gonna be a little bit crazy. I guess we don't go this way, but where are we going? I don't understand. Alright, this episode's almost over. I got... looks like 10 minutes. So let's keep going. Let's try our best to figure out this and to see what we do. The story is... did it literally just lead me back right here? So both of these trails are useless. Looks like that guy's... oh, wait, there he is. Oh, we might be able to get up to him. Looks like there's a trail way over there. Just gotta figure out how to get over there. Huh. Alright. There might be a way up. I want to see if that guy's real or not, or I'm just seeing shit. There's another cave, but we're gonna try and get up the hill. What? There's two caves. This one seems kind of lit up a little too much. Why a broken car? Did we get in a car wreck or something? Is this like our afterlife?
Hall by the roadside, by the exit for Damascus, all ticking and cooled, all feathers and remorse, all of these signals routed like traffic through the circuit diagrams of our guts, those badly ridden boats torn bottomless in the swells, washing us forever ashore.
Huh. This is a very... I don't even know what to say about that sentence. What did he mean by was he meaning like a traffic light kind of area? And then he crashed? Is that what he meant?
From
My mind
here,
is
I could see my
everywhere.
armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
On a sudden light from heaven stone around him, and he fell to the ground. Ha! What does that mean? A bird's nest? Well, I think we can probably do an episode 2 with this. Maybe next week.
Come back.
What is this guy making? I think I understand what this guy is going for. We're reliving memories as we're dying. Might just be a theory, but that feels like what's going on. Alright, let's try and go up here before I go down, because I want to see who this guy is. And if it's actually just our minds playing tricks, or we're actually seeing a person on the hill. So let's see this before we log off. Man of the Rocks. Alright, he should be up here somewhere. He's down there. Where we were.
I will drag my leg behind me. I will drag it like a crumpled hatchback, tires blown and sparking across the dimming lights of my vision. I'm running out of painkillers and am following the flicker of the moon home. When Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus, they restarted his heart with the jump leads from a crumpled hatchback. It took 21 attempts to convince it to wake up.
He looks human. Who is that? Alright, there he is.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and casts parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
Where the hell did he go? What is going on here? Did he jump down? Well, we're gonna leave that here. Thanks for watching a Crazy J show. This is a strange one, but we're gonna try and figure this thing out, have a little fun, and stay crazy. Alright, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. If you did not, I do not care. You don't have to like or subscribe. I do not mind. But thanks for watching anyways. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!